They are the future of our sport. Some of the top youth bowlers Metro Detroit has to offer. Teammates representing their local bowling center out to prove who's best. Varying in ages and experience, but all here for the drive of competition and love of the game. The Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge Trophy is on the line as 8 teams compete in a bowling battle that will leave only one team standing and victorious. 2 teams, 1 elimination match. The battle begins right now from the bowling capital of the world. Welcome to the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. Welcome everyone to exciting Merri Bowl in Livonia for continuing first round action of our 2019 Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. I'm Mark Martin and I'm happy that you're joining me for this very special series of episodes. Now, as we all know, these young bowlers, they represent the future of our sport, and our future couldn't look brighter. So let me bring you up to speed on the action so far. The Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge consists of 8 hand-picked youth teams, each representing a specific bowling center, going head-to-head in single-game elimination matches. Now, the 4 winning teams, they'll then square off until only 2 teams remain in that final match. And at the end of that battle, the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge champion will be crowned. Our host center for all this bowling action is Merri Bowl in Livonia. Come on and experience this friendly, clean, state-of-the-art bowling center for yourself sometime, and tell them Bowling Showcase sent you, and thank them for their support. Now on with the show. So we started the challenge with 8 teams competing. Century Bowl, Season 1 champion Cherry Hill Lanes North, 5-Star Lanes, Season 2 champion Oak Lanes, Thunderbowl Lanes, Woodland Lanes, and the home team and Season 3 defending champion Merri Bowl going head-to-head in Baker format. Now at the end of the match, our winning team will move into the semifinal round and await the winners from the other first round matches. So we start with 8 teams, then 4, then 2, and finally a winner will be crowned. Today's first round matchup features home team Merri Bowl number 1 going head to head with Thunderbowl Lanes. The Merri Bowl number 1 team, coached by Anthony Williams, is the first team representing the home center this year, and they're ready to prove they have what it takes to go all the way. And Thunderbowl Lanes, coached by Darren Flowers, are here to prove their mettle and show everyone what they've got and what it takes to win. 2 teams determined to prove they're the best. Should be a great match. Once again, joining me today to help bring you all the action and expert analysis is Hall of Fame bowler Sandy Schultz. So we're going to take a quick little commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the start of the match right here on Bowling Showcase. The Michigan State USBC provides tournament competition and recognition for men, women, and youth bowlers in Michigan. Pepsi qualifiers take place in your league, with qualifiers advancing to the state finals. The Youth Masters, the premier scratch event of the state, will take place at Thunderbowl Lanes. Visit MichiganStateUSBC.com for entry blanks and more information on the Michigan State USBC.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. My name is Rich Glow, Managing Partner of Merri Bowl Lanes. On behalf of my entire staff, we are pleased to host this year's 2019 Youth Showcase Challenge. At this time, we'd like to turn it over to Mark Martin and the Metro Detroit USBC. Take it away, Mark.
Spares win games.
Okay, here we are with week 2 of the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. Sandy Schultz. Sandy, can we top last week?
Oh, last week was so exciting. We had such high scores. I don't know. That's going to be rough.
Well, we'll see. Got a couple of really good teams here. We've got the Merri Bowl #1 team and Thunderbowl Lanes. Merri Bowl #1, their nickname is the Kingpins.
Whoa.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. And then the Thunderbowl Lanes team, thanks to our partners at Thunderbowl, Vicki Ingham put the team together. Of course, Rich Glome here at Merri Bowl put the teams together. Here we go. Up first for the Merri Bowl #1 team, Madeline Keeling. Madeline's a 12th grader at Clarenceville High School. A little left, leaves the 1-3.
Yeah, she went a little bit left at the head pin, so this should be just like a strike ball. She'll use her same ball, line up the same way. I'm not sure from my angle if she pulled it. I don't think it hooked there. I think she kind of tugged it. Yeah.
High average 190. And last year she was Division III second team All-State honors.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes. You know, these kids at Bowl High School these days, I mean, a lot of opportunities for them.
Yeah, and they have a lot of accomplishments. Good spear.
Good cover.
A little bit more relaxed.
You go, Joe.
The difference there
Good
would
shot,
be
Drew. Take
the
time.
first ball, when we said she tugged it, she pulled it a little bit left. The second ball, she was more relaxed and let the ball do the work rather than trying to throw the ball.
Julian Moore now up for the Thunderbowl Lanes team on the right-hand lane. Julian's an 11th grader at U of D Jesuit High School. Got a two-hander.
Sit. Yeah.
And big strike. Coach Darren Flowers standing in the back, congratulating him as he comes up. Joey Feldman is up now for the Merri Bowl team on the left-hand lane.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Good
All right,
shot.
he left the 10 pin as a pocket shot, taking a big deep breath. This spear, he'll go across the lane so that he takes out the hook potential. He's just going to go right across the center of the lane.
So Joey is a 7th grader at Frost Middle School in Livonia.
And he throws that two-handed as well.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, watch that ball speed.
Okay, second up for the Thunderbowl Lanes team, Mike Norris. If you heard that name, his dad is a pretty decent bowler. In fact, real decent bowler. Comes a little light, Mike does, leaves the 2-pin.
All right, he'll just move a little bit to the right with his feet. It won't be a big change from his first ball.
Mike's an 11th grader at Lincoln Park High School, high average 199. Been bowling for 5 years. And
There
covers
you
it
go.
easily.
Just like that.
First ball jitters out. Let's go.
Third bowler for the Merri Bowl Kingpins team, coached by Anthony Williams, is Sean Dahl, 9th grader at Livonia Franklin High School. Favorite subject, geometry.
Oh, another 10
Leaves a
pin.
10-pin.
Same lane.
Good shot by Sean.
It was a good shot.
His high average is 179.
See if he can make this spare. He's using the same ball. He's not making a ball change for the 10 pin.
So just kind of flatten it out.
Sometimes, yep, sometimes they just kind of flatten it out so it doesn't hook.
Oh.
Another miss.
Well, it definitely didn't hook.
No, it did not.
A little unforced error as we talk about in tennis. So Caden Rochelle is up for the Thunderbowl Lanes team. He's also a student at U of D Jesuit High School, and he's a junior.
Looks like he's loosening up his arm swing a little bit before he makes that shot.
High average 201.
Oftentimes players have their own setup routine. They try to do the same thing every time so that each shot is consistent. He missed the head pin to the right.
Up to 128.
So he'll need to go Brooklyn on this shot. That means hit the head pin, the front pin a little bit to the left.
Okay.
To take out that back sleeper pin behind the 2 pin, the 8 pin. He'll need to take that out with the ball.
You know, first time on television for some of these youth bowlers, just, you know, a little bit of nerves.
I can't even imagine being that young and bowling on TV.
Oh!
He called me a liar. he took the 8 pin out with the pin.
He just showed you there's more than one way to make it.
That's right. All that matters is that he makes the spare.
That's right.
There's a lot of luck involved in this game. It's not all skill.
Up on the left-hand lane for the Merri Bowl team, Michael Shema. Two-hander.
There you go.
Throws
He got that 10
strike.
pin out. Good shot.
Thunderbolt's got a 20-pin lead in this match. 4th frame now. 4th bowler up, Nicole Norris. This is Mike's sister. She's a freshman at Madonna. Her high average 190, leaves a 10 pin.
All right.
That was a good shot. She looks a little frustrated, but you know that happens. Just got to make sure you make the spare.
That's right.
The spares are sometimes even more important than the strike in order to stay alive in a game.
She's majoring in nursing at Madonna.
Wow.
And she's also on the Madonna University bowling team. And she covers the 10 pin easily. The Thunderbolt's got a 19 pin lead. However, the Merri Bowl team, we got Josh McPherson coming up, the anchor bowler. Merri Bowl team's working on a strike and cut into that lead with another strike right here.
Yes, they can.
12th grader at Livonia.
They have
Franklin
a lot of
High
two-handed
School.
bowlers. Oh, he got lucky. He got the 7 pin out. Left a 6-10. Going to get a spare ball. Spare ball doesn't hook as much, so it makes it a lot easier. Oh, he threw a back up at it.
Back up at it and missed it. Ah. The Merri Bowl team has 63 through 5 frames. And now the anchor bowler for the Thunderbowl Lanes team is Nate Comerford. Also U of D Jesuit High School, 12th grader. Computer science is his favorite subject.
So the pace of the game, with Merri Bowl having 3 opens already, if Thunderbowl just tries to maintain their spares.
All right.
They left the 4-7.
There's not really a lot of pressure on Thunderbowl at this point to throw a lot of strikes, unless Merri Bowl, when they make the lane change, comes alive.
Well, you know,
you got to make spares.
We've seen that happen over the years.
We have.
And once we go to commercial break, the coaches get a chance to huddle a little bit.
And they're a little bit more relaxed after being on camera.
That's right.
Yep.
2. Yeah.
And a good cover.
Good spare.
Okay, the Thunderbowl Lanes team has a 31-pin lead now through 5 frames. Teams are going to switch lanes. What'd you see so far? Not nearly as high as scoring as last week.
Not at all. And this week's is more of a spare shooting game. So both teams need to try and make their spares so that they can stay in the game.
Yeah, well,
it's going to be a lower scoring than last week.
That's right. Merri Bowl's missed a couple of 10 pins, missed a 6-10. Things happen, I guess, right?
It does. But they, maybe they'll like the next lane better.
That's right. So we'll be back right after these messages on Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge for the second half of this match, and we'll see what happens.
lot of professional tournaments. We won a lot of tournaments worldwide. I mean, we won more in the last 10 years worldwide than any company. We make good bowling balls, and good players use our bowling balls because they can win with them.
Okay, we're back on Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. We've got the Thunderbowl Lanes team and the Merri Bowl #1 team, the Kingpins. Thunderbowl Lanes now on the left-hand lane. What do you think,
Yes,
Sandy?
as long as the lanes are playing the same, they keep maintaining their spares. They're gonna be in contention for this match.
That's right. We'll have to see what happens. So up first for the Thunderbowl Lanes team is Julian Moore. Julian back in the first frame through a strike.
So as the leadoff bowler, he helps to share his information on his shot with the rest of his team,
Yep.
especially after a lane change, because you know not all lanes play the same. It could be hooking more, it could be hooking less. So if he makes a good shot, which he did, chances are he did not make any kind of adjustment when he first makes that change. So now he'll go back and share that information with the rest of his teammates.
He's ready. Kid's made to be on TV.
You know, up on the right-hand lane is Madeline Keeling. Madeline back in the first frame. Left the 1-3, but she covered it easily.
Yeah, she looked a little nervous her first ball.
But her spare would look good.
It was, yes, it did. And this looks good as well. Oh, no. A pocket 710.
Pocket 710.
That's a bad break.
That's a terrible
Yeah,
break.
she threw it really good, much better than the first time. All she can really hope for at this point is just to get one of the pins.
That's right.
You have to have an awful lot of luck to make that spare. I've never made it.
I've never made it either. I've never even come close.
I've seen it made.
Yeah, usually it's somebody throwing the ball really hard, though.
Yeah. My sister made it. She didn't throw it hard. She just got lucky. Yeah, that's
She covered
good.
the one. 72 through 6 frames for Merri Bowl. Thunderbolt's got 94 in the 5th, working on a strike. So Mike Norris is now up on that left-hand lane. High average 199.
Sit.
That was a good shot. Better than his first shot.
right.
A little bit more relaxed. Firing his team up with a double.
Okay, we now have a sub for the Merri Bowl team. Zoe Hellenby is now up on the right-hand lane. Second frame.
Oh, good shot.
Oh.
Oh,
A really
that
good
was
shot.
a really good shot.
Leaves a solid 7-pin. Her high average is 158. She's a 9th grader at Livonia Churchill High School. And math is her favorite subject.
Just going to move over to the right and hook the ball into the spare. Just like that. Good job.
She was
Perfect.
listening. She was listening to you, Sandy.
Come on, Caden. Post that shot. Watch that back leg.
Now up on the left-hand lane is Caden Rochelle. Caden in his first time up, back in the 3rd frame, left the 1-2-8, and then found his own way to make it.
Yeah, that was the back pin. The sleeper, we call that back pin.
That's right. Now he left the 1-2-4-8.
He's got another sleeper. It's very similar to the spare he left last time, except the head pin is standing. He needs to make the ball go Brooklyn. So left side of the head pin, same as last time. Move his feet a little bit to the right.
Now, Caden's favorite subject in school is theology. He's a big sports fan, loves basketball, bowling, and football.
Oh,
And he made it the same way as he made that 1-2-8
that must be
back
the way
in the
he
3rd
likes
frame.
to make it. A little bit of drama.
I'm not so sure. The
Excitement.
look on his face didn't quite tell me that. But
He's just not getting enough hook on the ball right
no,
now.
you're right. So Sean Dahl up on the right-hand lane.
Good shot.
Good
Very
shot by
good
Sean.
shot.
All right, Nikki. Show the boys how it's supposed to look, Nikki.
Great shot. So Nicole Norris, been bowling for 5 years now. Done pretty well, only bowling for 5 years.
Yeah.
Get. Oh.
Nasty
Here's a
10
10
pin.
Spare
pin.
it up. Come on. Spare it up.
Solid
Keep
10
going
pin.
Spare it up.
You see she walks over and got her spare ball.
Yep.
They keep them handy.
Well,
a lot
she
of
left-
balls on the rack right now.
She left the 10 pin back in the 4th frame too. So
She's got an interchangeable thumb, and they use that. We use that so that the ball always feels the same no matter what ball we're throwing. And you can see that they easily snap in and snap out.
oh, she drops
All right,
off in
take
the
it
gutter.
off. Take it off.
168 through 9
Take it off.
frames for the Thunderbowl
off.
Lanes team. Michael Shima up for the Merri Bowl team. They need a strike here really bad, really bad. And they get it.
This time I think he heard you, Mark.
That's right.
That's good pressure bowling. He's the 9th frame bowler, the setup bowler for the 10th frame,
That's right.
the anchor. This puts just a little bit of pressure over on Thunderbowl.
So Merri Bowl has a max score of 182, and Thunderbowl team with a mark here will be in the 180s. And max score 198, but spare strike would give them 188. So Nate Comer forward.
Oh,
trips
the
the
4
4
pin.
Better get that first one.
That was a good shot. He wanted that strike.
Another.
Team's pretty happy about that because that now all he needs is 5 pins in 2 balls.
Yeah, it's
to
a lot
close them
easier.
out.
It's a lot less pressure to get the spare right away and then try and get the count.
That's right.
If he'd have left, like, say, a 10 pin, it's a lot more pressure to make that in a pressure situation for anyone, especially kids.
So Nate also plays tennis at U of D Jesuit.
That looks good enough. Oh, 6.
right.
Got 6 pins.
Yep.
Spare it up. A lot of wood.
The 1, 3, 6, 9, but it's enough to win.
Yep.
Enough to close out the Merri Bowl team. But if I know Coach Williams, he's talking to his anchor bowler, Josh McPherson, and saying, just go out and get everything you can get.
That's right. You always want to go down fighting no matter what.
That's right. Oh, good cover
Good
by
finish.
Nate. Final score for Thunderbowl, 188.
That was a good game.
It was. But
Last-
Josh also works here at Merri Bowl. Well, he threw the ball well, up to 10 pin. Made a good shot.
He did make a good shot.
Made a really good shot.
He's gonna go cross lane, make the spare as well. Sometimes all you can do is make the good shots and hope they fall.
That's right. There's that reverse hook.
Yeah, a reverse hook, also called a backup. He chooses, must be easier for him as a two-handed bowler perhaps to make that spare that way.
Could be.
Another 10
And a
pin.
10 pin. Okay, so the final score of our match, Thunderbowl 188, the Merri Bowl #1 team, the Kingpins team 160. So what do you think, Sandy?
They fought really hard. It wasn't as high scoring as last week,
No.
and you know, sometimes it's just a matter of, like we say, making your spares and getting the higher game than the other team.
Right. So we'll be back right after these messages, and we'll talk to Coach Darren Flowers about his Thunderbowl Lanes team and what was the key to their success right now on Bowling Showcase.
the hug pickup, the home run swing, the drum major high step, the genuine joy, the unforgettable party, the food, the friends, the original social network. No matter who you are, it's always a great time. Grab your family, find a friend, and go bowling.
Okay, so we're back here. We're going to talk to Coach Darren Flowers now. So Darren, your team, 188 to 160, kind of stayed clean throughout. What do you think the key was?
I mean, I told them Spears win games, so I preach that regularly. We had, one frame short of a clean game. They executed well. That's what kept us in, kept us alive. Strung a couple strikes in the second half of the game, which worked in our favor. So now our focus is really to get Nicole to carry the next game.
Okay.
And if we can get Caden to get out of it the same way, first ball and get his first ball up, we see that 188 go to 200 easy.
Okay. Well, your team was good, rock steady.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good, rock steady. Congratulations on going to the semifinals. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Right. Appreciate it.
Okay, so next week, what do we got? We've got the Oak Lanes team and the 5-Star Lanes team. What a match that's going to be. I think it's should be good.
Yes, hopefully it'll be a nice match, close, exciting.
This one wasn't bad, 188
No, this
to
was
160.
pretty good. They tried to come, make a comeback toward the end.
It's a little unfortunate the Merri Bowl, the home team, missed those couple 10 pins, but things happen.
Yep.
So, all right, Sandy and I will be back next week when Oak Lanes takes on 5-Star Lanes right here on Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge.